Howdy, howdy, folks. A-Train here with you for another episode of Planetbase. Now available on Steam from Madruga Works. Planetbase 2 in the works. Put it on your wish list now. That is on Steam as well. They're looking at an early 2027 release. But from what I've seen, it looks really cool. And neat, in a really neat and cool sort of way. Of course, my laptop is not signed in to YouTube, so let me knock that out real quick. How's everyone doing on a Taco Tuesday? We got some fun ahead here. All right, let's see here. Did I get it? Yes, I got it. There we go. Cool. All right, we are up and rolling here. There we go. Sweet. All right. I hope everyone's had a good start to your week. Let's jump into this. Get going. We are actually, we can just hit continue here, and then we can kick back over to here to hit this, and then we do that, and we're back. Whitson Station, named after astronaut Peggy Whitson, who currently holds the record for longest amount of time an American has spent in space. Several shuttle flights, ISS deployments, and latest as, I think she was commander of Axiom 4. So, yeah. Super cool deal. All right, so here we are. Let's turn the dome stuff off. We originally started over yonder, and have since expanded. All right, so this is original. This is original. That's original. This is original. Yeah, so this is kind of the original section of the base right here. All right. And, well, this was not, but... and then we had stuff over here, too. We have since now relocated that. So now we got more flexibility built into the design. We're going to try to turn this into kind of the industrial side. And over here will be the farming side and food production. But we need to start racking up some resources because we are behind on resources. It looks like we've got the bot shop going. We've got the patent for the constructor bot. So that's good stuff. Also, we have the farm dome. The big dome. So there's your small 4 plot. That's 12, 16, and 20. 20? 24. I think it's 24. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 24 plots or pads or whatever you want to call them. We had just built this one here, though. So this kind of sucks a little bit. Let's go ahead and kick this in the butt and get it moving. We got some security, folks. Security! Get this former employee out of here. We got 4 armed guards. We got an extra gun, so that's good. We can actually bring in another guard or 2. All right, now our food production right now is kind of balanced. Plus, we're also producing booze here. We're not really in a position to trade much, so I'll probably just turn this off for a minute. We could trade the gun to get some coins, because where we are on coinage, we only have 4 coins, so that kind of sucks. Let's see what this person wants. 35% commission actually is pretty good. We'll trade a gun, a medical kit, a leaf, because we only use one at a time. That's what we got to trade. So let's just take all the coinage we can here. Hold the shift key down and click it, and it goes 10 at a time. Yeah, it went to 116. That figures. Okay, go ahead and trade. So we'll get that schmutz hold over here and get this trader out of here. Get him out of our hair. What I think we're going to do here is we're going to decommission this one and this one. We have a few too many beds for butts. Okay. We have 34 crew, all right? Now, ideally, and for a safety standpoint, I feel like you want to have 1 bed for 2 people. You don't want your whole crew sleeping at one time, because if a meteor hits this, look how many, 10 people are going to die. That's a third of our crew, right? But that's only a third of our crew, okay? Now, over here, it would be 6. So 34 divided by 2 is 17. So basically we need 8 bunks going right now. We have 9. So we can, as soon as this one actually is, wink, there. All right, so we have 8 bunks going. That should be sufficient for now. Now everybody sleeps at the same time. You want things to keep moving. Let's see here. Now, we got some power. Okay, it's dawn. We got 2 of the larger solar panels going, 2 of the larger wind turbines going, 3, 4 water deals going. Oh, you know what? Nope, it's on, so we're good. All right. So, yeah. Things from an infrastructure standpoint, let's take a look at the grids. 21 water production. We're only using just shy of 9. That's good. Power, we're producing about double, it depends on the wind speed, what we consume. All right. That's good. All right. We have a driller bot in the house. Let's look at our crew. We have 10 workers, 9 biologists, 8 engineers, and a partridge and a pear tree, 3 medics, and 4 armed guards. That's our crew complement. We have 7 carrier bots and 4 constructor bots with 1 driller bot. We are going to halt. Actually, we're going to switch this over back to carrier bot. With the constructor bots, I mean, they basically supplement your engineering staff. They can carry stuff, but they also build and repair stuff. So that, whoa, that, I bet that scared the shite out of that pilot. Coming in for a landing. Whoa, what the hell is that? Meteor, plop. Space turd right in front of you, right in your face. 40%. Now, we just produced another gun. Okay. So, and we got some spare parts. We only need 4 in inventory because we have 2 wind turbines and 2 solar panels. Each of those uses spare parts. The water constructors and the power containers don't. So, 4 spare parts means we've got 1 spare for each of our pieces, and we're producing them anyway, right? So now we got some money we can do here. We can throw that in. We'll throw that in. We've stockpiled some of that too. Now, we're going to try to clear out all our coins, and then we'll back stuff out. All right, so there's that. All right, so that blows it up. Let's back out 1 of these. 2 of these. Okay, that'll work. So we're running kind of on minimums here at the moment. What we want to do is start stockpiling iron or metal. And we've run out of medical supplies. Why? Well, because we don't have bioplastic. All right, but the doc's working on them. Okay. So we're working on medical supplies. That's good. What we really would like is oh, and I see something here. We talked about this last episode. See this? This is effectively storage for 1 bioplastic. Here's another bioplastic. All right, so we get those out of the way. I hear you. We've got 1 medicinal. We got 2 medicinal plants going. So that should help. What we need to do, though, is effectively empty this out so we can get rid of this dome. Because what we're going to do is, well, there's a couple things we're going to do. It's getting a little complicated. But this needs to go. This is the former biodome. And so we need to get the resources back from that. The lab, we could move towards that position, but what I want to do is build the farm dome here, because that's the least amount of disruption to the design as it stands, right? Because we got this one here. There's nothing wrong with putting one here. Then we can hold this as we'll move all the production over to the bigger dome. We can split the production. We don't want the power consumption of both of them simultaneously. We don't want the water consumption simultaneously. Each pad has its own water demand. Their mushroom pad, which is a low and slow cooker, is only 0.25, whereas radish pad is 0.25. But I think Well, no, the water use is the same. It's the amount of attention they require is higher up the food chain. So mushrooms don't require much. Wheat and maize don't require much on the starch side. Potatoes, radishes, onions. What do you... Oh, 55 commission. Nope, 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 nope. Yeah, oh, you know what? But they have raw materials. And we... Well, you know what, though? We're currently producing stuff. Maybe we just need to CTFO. What the heck does CTFO mean, A-Train? Chill the F out. He's over 50%. We're going to dismiss him. All right. Now, if this is done, and it is, we're going to actually shut that down. And we're stockpiled up pretty good with spare parts right now. So as soon as this one's complete, we're going to shut that down. We're going to keep gun production going. And microchips. So we need microchips to make guns. But you also need microchips to make robots. We're not going to make any more bots for a minute. We're going to get this taken care of. And then we're going to shut it down, which is going to free up engineers. We've just eliminated 2 jobs effectively. But now, we've got a bunch of spare parts. All right? Parts is parts. What I'm trying to do is stockpile metal and bioplastic. And you can't well do that if your freaking people are just piling it into machines, making more and more crap. You know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? Now, we do want to support construction on this side of the base, but I think we're going to be doing it out of here. So, here's what we're going to do. Put us a... Now, I only did that because for now, actually, I think we're going to shut down trade ships. Okay? And that means we can't have any bad guys show up. If they don't come in on a ship, they can't show up. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't want to have a bypass. I mean, this is here, but someone would walk all the way around to go in there or even go around the end of the base. We want any new arrivals coming in through here into security, because about this point is when they start showing signs of mischief, and that's when the gunfight usually starts. Okay, now with all this, hey lady, turn around, go back inside. You're in a bad spot. Move. Thank you. All right, I freed that up. Now we're going to build a new lab over here, which we've got this to support. And so that's a lab. We're going to build that right here. And actually... No, we're going to build it there. Okay. Get that built. We're growing vitremeat meat. We don't have a ton of meals. We don't have a bunch of food stockpiling at the moment. So let's actually look and see what we do have. Oh. Tomatoes, mushrooms, meals, salads. Okay, so we got salads. Salads are good. Salads, pasta, and burgers are good. Salads are good. Okay. And salads are good. There's a couple of basic meals. They'll be okay. But they got a place to go work out. They got TVs to watch. We got drinks to drink. These are going to be... these are using up a lot of the vegetables right now. Okay, that explains it. So we're going to put 1 there, and then we're going to do 2 vitremeat. Let me see. Boot. Boot. Okay. And as soon as these get built, we're going to change 1. Okay, so actually that one will change. We'll change that to piggy. So we'll have some chicken and some pork. And then over here, as soon as this one produces, we're going to recycle it. And then we're going to actually... Oh, this is 72% of the way there. So we're going to let this go until it's done. Then we're going to shut it down, recycle it, get rid of this, and then we're going to be in a position where we can start looking to build the farm dome. What comes first, the chicken or the egg, though? And that's a good question. Okay. Now that gets rid of that. Once that's out of here, then we can get rid of this. Move. Move, move, move. Thank you. Boom. All right, someone can come pick that schmutz up. So now we got space cleared because you can't build where you got stuff laying out here. You can delete it if you want, but we need that stuff. It's too important. So we'll bring it in here. And the other aspect of this is, I mean, we are kicking it in the ass. We're producing about as fast as we can. We don't have a lot of bioplastic at the moment. which, okay, we can correct that though. Uh-oh, that was close. Let's get this sucker in here, shall we? I think we shall. All right, there's the farm dome. Hooray and huzzah. Now, I do need to move sick bay as well, and we're going to actually yoink a couple of these beds out to help support that construction. We'll go ahead and put one back in here, which may not be the best idea in the world, but a third of the crew can sleep at a time. 8-hour shifts, people. All right, there's all that. Now, for temporary measures, we're going to look to build. I need a sick bay off the. This is going to get moved, I think, eventually. I mean, I would like to build a sick bay here, but I don't think I can. Squishy, squishy. Oh, I could. Oh, I could. Oh, the farm dome's built. Hell yeah. We got that sucker built. There we go. Now we can actually delete this one too. We got all those materials now ready to roll in. Now, here's where we start playing the tricky stuff, okay? And then the other thing we're going to do before the bots start getting too crazy is we're going to put an O2 generator out here like this. Actually, we're going to do a big one, but we're going to do it a little closer, okay? And then we're going to build cabins off of it. We'll put way over here. And that's going to allow us to create some more beds. And the people will be happier with this bed arrangement. Actually, let's look at, maybe we put it over here like this. Okay. Now, what we've got to do at this point is start transferring again all this production over here. So we're going to monitor for when these various pads pop, they produce, okay? And once they produce, we're going to delete them, and then we're going to rebuild them over here, okay? But what this does, you put the farm dome next to your cafeteria. All right, something just popped. Was it this? Was it this? Was it this? Yes, tomato pad. Recycle. Okay. So now, tomato pad is a big deal. So, put a tomato pad in there, 1 for 1. And we look for the others. All right, that did not just this did not. That pea pad just produced, and that tomato pad just produced. All right, so we're going to take out 2 pea pad, or 2 second tomato pad. All right. We'll put this one here, and we'll put this pea pad here, and then we're going to crank up the priority on that place. There's something else just produced. What was it? It was mushroom pad. This one just pretty recently produced 2. Food's starting to stockpile, which is good. Excuse me. Okay. Put those in play. That just produced. All right, something over here just popped, and that was this wheat pad. Very good. So what I'm trying to do is just balance out how we, take stuff down and then put new stuff back up, right? So basically, you get the bioplastic over here, and it immediately goes over there to the new pad location. Does that make sense? I think it makes sense. Made sense to me. All right, so this one's about to pop. Once we see food stuff appear and it goes to 0, boom, produce, done, boom. So now we go over here and we grab another, well, we got another mushroom pad. We're actually going to put in a lettuce pad. All right, and then see the next thing is going to be we need bioplastic over there. This one just produced, so let's get that out of here and put it over here. Rice, rice, baby. Doom, 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 doom. All right, now we got food starting to produce over here. That's good, so now everything's on the same schedule. That just produced. So we need, let's put some onions. I already got a lettuce pad over here. You want to have variety, okay? Your best way to do this is to do tomatoes, mushrooms, and wheat, okay? Because combinations of those make pasta, all right? And pasta makes people happy, okay? Maize, I'm not a big fan of. Maize, I think, is a slower. I think these are your low and slow. These are your medium maintenance and usage, and then these are your high maintenance stuff. Lettuce, peas, rice, and maters. Okay, this onion pad's about to pop. All right, yellow alert. Now, one thing I just thought about is we have sick bay, but we have not enabled sick bay. So we'll get that stuff built. Because we may have somebody walking around who's jacked up, gotten hurt in the mine or something, and I have been neglecting. Oh, speed stuff up. All right, onion pad's been built. That's good. All right, we just lost another carrier bot. That happens. All right, this is a third tomato pad. Go ahead and put that there. All right, that's done. Boom. A couple of medicinal pads is good because you... all right, back to work, folks. That and that. Okay, so those are the only two outstanding. And then we're going to be switching everything up again. Yay. Yeah, I know. We're going to move the laboratory over here. So basically it's medicinal plants to laboratory to sick bay. Okay, or storage, right? And then you get starchy plants are going to go across over here to the larger production facility, which I may actually put right here. And we may move the mine over to this side. Jesus. Just had 3 bots crap out on me, which, okay. All right, we got a few bits of bioplastic counters. So now these are single, whoops, wrong key. Shift click, dummy. The instructions right there even. Now, these cabins make your crew members happier. Because then they don't share a bunk with somebody. So, first come, first serve. You want them close to people's workstations. So that kind of works out. Yeah, you know, I was thinking of... Yeah, get right there. If we could pull this off, if we could get 3 of the 4. Round of spares. Jesus. Okay. All right, let's get spares up and going again then. And we'll slow down construction for just a minute. We got food stacking up, which is fine. We've got a potato pad. You know what? Screw it. Let's get these done. Potato pad and a radish pad. Okay. Let's get some taters in here. They call me tater salad. And a radish pad. Boom. Done. All right, cool. So now this, we're actually going to just power down. Power storage is low, which means, and it's daylight now, so it's starting to crank back up, right? But this got down to below half. So I think we're going to, well, let's look at the grid. 176. Winds are low right now, so yeah, we need to build another solar panel. And I want it to be kind of close to the base. So we can space turd look to maintain it easily. So okay, you know what? Let's just put it right here. I like it. Because if this connects to here, and it does, and if this connects to here, it does not. If this connects to here, and it does, then that recreates our sonnet loop. Well, right now, we're just going to worry about getting it built. And, see, we've got the storage capacity filled up. So then our next step needs to be to build another storage capacity, storage deal. We're generating enough power. Now we just need to ease our consumption up. Since we're not bringing anybody in right now, let's go ahead and power down the landing pad. And look at what we've got. All right, so now that connection's made. So as of tomorrow, we're going to have now 50% increase in our solar production, which will be 240 units. And through the course of the night here, they're going to be bringing out materials. You should only need one more to get that built. We're out of spares. Yeah, I hear you. We need a bioplastic for that. Looks like there's bioplastic sitting somewhere. And we're stockpiling meat. We've got meals. That's good. Nope. Meals, salads. Okay, good. All right, we are in business. So we just increased our solar production by 50%. And we increased our power collection by 50%. So now we will have 37,500 units of power storage. Yep, there we go. So that corrects that issue. Water still looks good. O2 production is way good. Each of these produces enough for 30 people. We've got 3 of them spread about the base. Okay, and this is a pretty good configuration because should something happen to one of them, you've got one a couple of deals away, a couple of domes away, and that's a smart play. You don't want to lose oxygen in a section of the base. All right, so that will give us 12, 13, okay, 14 beds, right? Excuse me. And this is 10. So, but we've got that, excuse me. Okay, got a little hiccup thing going here. Let me take a sip of the high quality H2O. Okay, we're starting to stockpile schmutz. Stockpiling schmutz is a good thing because now we can make some money. Let's turn the landing pad back on and let's get some traders in here. Trader Joe's. And then we also are ready, I think, for more guards. I want another medic as well. So if we could get 2 guards and a medic, that'd be sweet. Now let's see how our thing. We're excellent status. That's great. We got beds. We got food. We got everything. Everything's looking pretty good at this moment. We're going to do this. We are going to build an O2. I mean, what is this? Crew? All right, there's a medic and 2 guards. Perfect. That gives us 6 guards and 4 medics. I like it. Now, they just showed up, so let's actually shift our bias back over here to these guys and these folks. All right, but then we're also going to turn that off. Okay, calling or trade chip. Tell me your numbers. Oh yes, the numbers are good. We can make bots. We don't need bots. Okay, but we can sell them guns. Whoops. Okay, 83. That's all the change they got. Yeah, I just want their money. And really, instead of that route, let's go with this. And that. Yep, because that leaves some up here. We'll keep the guns for now. Okay, now we got to connect this because it's not going to work that way. And then we're going to decommission this airlock and put the laboratory in here. And then we will we're going to let me think this through for a second because I may belay that order. Although I like having sickbay coming off of, because sometimes you get visitor ships coming in with irradiated people who need medical treatment. Okay, it's good to have sickbay out at that set. You don't want these people wandering all through your base, right? The idea is to keep them down here, kind of. Really, seriously, come on, guys! Somebody kick it in the butt and get some spare production going. Well, the problem is we don't have any. We used up all the bioplastic, and we got somebody hurt. But we got medical supplies. All right, that's connected, so now we can free this up. That'll free up a bioplastic. There's probably a couple of other little things I could do, like I could take this plant out, could take this bench out, you know, could take out a water fountain, because I've even got a water fountain over here. You see what I'm saying? You could take out little things here, and I could take out one of these meat makers for now. Just a temporary measure. Let's go ahead and for now, actually, let's get rid of a medicinal plant. We've only got one workstation going to produce medical supplies. If we had 2, you basically want one medicinal plant pad for one workstation workbench. Okay. Now we got 4 medics. One just went in there and decided to go to work. That's nice of you. Thanks. Appreciate you. Okay. So, so what I'm looking at is I want to move one of these off of here. Because I want these extra places for consoles. You want to have like a half dozen armed guards. And then you can build a secondary deal. Let's see. This is a medical trader. Is probably going to be high. Yep, you're out. Goodbye. Get out of here. Once you get in a position like this, you're good. What I may do is just, instead of having this set up, is run a... yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Okay, I know what we're going to do today, Ferb. So here's this over here. We're going to build a dome. And notice I'm not building the bigger dome. I'm just building the regular size dome. Again, you don't want to have too many people die effectively, right? Because that sucks. Let me actually turn this way. Kind of want to line this up a little bit. All right. So if we put this here, We'll set that up there. Okay. So the idea here now is we're going to move this over here. So people coming in can come through security, come through. They may have a Coke and a Smile or mixed drink. They may have a meal, and then they can route back out here, get some sleep, and then come back through. I want to have everything. You see what I'm saying? Basically, that means you have no reason to go anywhere than out here. General Havoc, what's happening? What's shaking? Where would it be? The trick I used to use was I put 2 airlocks by the landing pad. It sped up trading help control. Yes, I agree. And I am going to. This will have this will have a branch. I'll probably put a second small pad here. But yes, this is the starport. We'll have the bigger pads out here, maybe 1 or 2 or 3. And then we'll have another small pad over here. But yes, we will have multiple. The key is to make it so far for someone to go that it would not be a concern. In fact, since we can kind of build back over this way, you know what we're going to do? This kind of sucks because I put... It kind of sucks, but it doesn't suck totally. Yeah, it totally sucks. Okay. Give me a minute here. Let me... Ooh, hello. Ooh, hello. Hello, nurse. Mega storage collector. 560. Okay. There's 480. We can throw one of those in there. Throw 2 of those in there. And see if we can yoink one of these back and throw a couple more of these in there. And some of this in there. And we can. Yeah, I'd like to hold on to a couple of guns. We could just throw some change in. I'd rather get money from them. So, here we go. We can put... Boom. Sweet. Okay, so we're holding on to a couple of guns. We're keeping them semiconductor. We've got extra medical supplies. You see what I'm saying? We kind of spread the load out here a little bit. Trade. Go, people. All right, so here's our new dorm. So we can clear this dorm out. And that's going to kind of start this whole process of rerouting. Oh, shit. That does not help things. All right, well. Oh, dude, medic. You might as well turn around and go back the other direction, dude, because, yeah, you're in kind of a crappy position. Yeah. Now there's a line of people here. Remember what Havoc just said about having a second airlock? Yeah, that's why you have a second airlock. But we'll be okay. Space turd. We gotta start getting... so what I'm gonna do... there's a couple of things we're gonna do here. Alright, I think we're good now. Yeah, it's passed. The music plays longer than the storm lasts. As soon as you start seeing the little wind puffs, the dust start to abate, it's clear. Send it. Okay? Get your stuff moving. We're going to take this out of play and get that second airlock built there. We're going to take this out of play. Which, wait, no. Oh, you know what? Actually, because I have a plan here. Trust me. I have a plan. We're going to get this built. We're going to take this out of play. We're going to put another command center over here. Okay. And we could do some landing pads off of it. But, oh, yeah, mega collector. Very good. That's a good one. All right. So there, that solves that issue. As per General Havoc, he's on top of it. What I'm looking to do, though, is put a O2 generator off of security. And then put more med bays off of it. Okay. So how we've got this set up right here. Okay. I want to see if we got anybody hurt at the moment. I need to move. We had a med bay down here at one point. Anyway, and you know, I still haven't addressed the production issue, although I was going to do that right about here. I don't think we make that connection. All right, this connection does not need to be there. Crap. I want to delete it. Delete. Ah, shit. Hang on. Dang it, people. This is not... Hang on. Everybody carry your stuff back in. I'm sorry, I goofed up. I blew it. That's on me. Go pick that stuff back up, please. And here's another trade ship. Okay. Oh, are you fracking kidding me? Oh, 60% commission. He's got the massive storage patent, but he's got a driller bot too. Honestly, right now, I don't have the money or the stuff to get to 640. I mean, this would be 320. This would be half of it. We don't have enough. We're close. We're going to get it cheaper than that, but I will take a driller bot. 180. $250. Yep, I want another driller bot. I want the driller bot patent. But for now, in fact, let's check our bot situation. Oh, we're down to 2 carrier bot. Oh, shoot. We got to get bot production back up. Yep. Because people are going to get pissed off because they have to start carrying stuff. You see how this has slipped off of 100? Although I'd like to do a small one. We're going to do a big one right here. Put it over as far as we can. And maybe stretch it out as far as we can. Let's see. Yeah, because we're in a cul-de-sac over here. So this is all we're getting into this area. Whatever we get off this guy. All right. So we're going to put our telescope operators and like radio operator in there, plus a couple of security people. Okay. You kind of want to have security people at a couple of positions within your base because somebody could get stupid and get through security, possibly. Something could go sideways. So, yeah. That's a thought. I still want to reclaim these resources. Food, we could do a little bit better. So let's do another... rice baby pad. And let's do another lettuce pad. Okay. Now that stuff got cleared out. Okay, very good. So the issue was my placement of this processing plant. And I want to try to find a way to get it where we can hook up as much of this as possible. But the primary concern is this, well, it's not even this layout right here. It's the O2 generator and here. Why? Because starch goes from here to here. Okay? So having this connected actually kind of like this is actually not bad. Now I tried this and it effed it up last time, so maybe I want to get that right. All right, what's your story? 50%. Okay. How much gauche you got? You don't have a whole lot of gauche, but you know what? I'll sell you a gun. $76 for 80. Give me a bioplastic. I'll give you that. You can have a coin back. There we go. That's not bad. That's an easy trade. An easy, the way I define easy is logistics. How much crap has to be moved by our people to get out to the ship? Not much. 2 things. That's a good trade. All right, let's go back to this. Holy shnikey. Oh, you know what? I know what. Well, shoot. That's not... yeah, no, this is mo better. Let's do the processing plant. Processing plant. I can speak. I want the... There. I want the connection with the... Okay. Okay, these are just slightly out of alignment. That's okay. That leaves us a wall open over here that we could put another table in and put another view screen up. You know, whatever. Well, this is finally going to get our production kicked in the butt. And with that said, let's go ahead and turn colonists back on at this level. So we'll go 70-30. We'll try to get 2 colonists, two workers, 1 biologist. And yeah, now that this is up, we're going to look to put a security desk in here, a radio console. Well, we need to figure out where stuff's going to go off of it first, because we'll be able to put like a dorm. Okay. And then we'll see. We may put a couple of landing pads out here. That actually might make a lot of sense. Ooh, what's this? What's this? That's the cruise ship. All right, we got 3 workers. Sweet. So now we need to switch our bias over to biologists. We kind of want to keep these numbers evened out. We're actually going to put in a little bit more for medic too. Yeah. All right. Let's check our grids. Water's good. Power's great. Oxygen's good. 40%. Okay. What you got? I got 2 guns. I'm willing to sell 1. Sell 4 of those. That leaves 2 in stock. We'll sell 1 of those. We're getting low on food, so let's be mindful of that. Vitra meat we can sell. All right, 165. Let's see how much money we can get. Do it. And then let's come over here and build another... Actually, let's do a P-pad, and we'll do another mushroom and radish. I don't like radishes. I'd rather have onions and radishes. Okay, cool. Okay, so now our processing facility. As soon as those finish what they're doing currently. Oh, we just got somebody in. All right, so let's shut down. All right, we just picked up, I think, 3. Did we pick up 3 or did we just pick up 1? I feel like we had, no, we had 7 biologists, right? 9? 9. We may have picked up 1. Okay. Or maybe 2. All right, so now, as soon as these get done producing what they're currently producing, like this one, boop. This one's about to be done. Ah, damn it. Come on, jump on the machine there, lady. Damn it, don't load the machine back up, buttheads. All right, this has a little more to go. We're actually going to rebuild this bigger here, I think, and then try to put more mines in, like along this side. We're just kind of moving production around a little bit. What the hell's this? That's trade ship. Okay. All right. Whoa! Right on. Ooh, ouch. That's not good. Engineering. Oh, damn it. We just lost daylight too. That sucks. That couldn't have happened at much of a worse time. It got a little power into it, but not... Nope. That ain't a little bit of power. That ain't shite. We should be okay to get through the night, though. And, yes, that's going to help. All right, let's see what we got here. What's your story? 50% commission. Okay. Let's actually kick this in the butt here. Now. That. All right, so hopefully that will hold them on the deck long enough while we're in yellow alert status. Driller bot, get your butt inside, dude. Just saying. We will shut the mine down for now. These guys are cranking out their maximum power. We're burning 124. We're creating 100. So we're not bleeding off too bad. And we're most of the way through the night, which means we're about to get the benefit of daylight back up. What we will do, though, is... Oh, shit. Ugh. Now, remember this whole thing here, people? Sonnet ring, right? Remember that? We talked about it a couple times. Guess what's cut off right now? All right, back to work, everybody. Let's go, let's go, let's move. And free this up. Use the materials as necessary. Okay. How we doing on bots, dude? Microprocessors are making guns. That's okay. All right. Let's get the mine back up and running because we don't have any ore. All right. We're back up. Now, that connection right there cut off these two solar panels and we lost half the day. Now, we're fully charged, right? But that's why you have multiple connections like this. All right? So you nix that connection. Now this guy can go into the base this way or this way. You see? That's how that works. So that's how you establish redundancy. Is you think you want to create a loop with your commodities, your essentials. Okay. Now, like I said, let's go ahead and look to build another big ass wind turbine or fairly big one, and we'll put that right over here, I think. We're not going to worry too much about this connection. This guy connection right here. And it's a wind turbine. The whole point is, with our consumption of power, all right, if we had another sandstorm at night, we would actually still be producing power rather than consuming. Because we'd be producing 150, and we'd be consuming 124. That makes sense? I thought it did. Okay, so what we want to do over here, let's maybe build a bunk. And actually, this looks really good right here. Cool. All right, trade, ship, lollipop. What you got? 45% commission. That's real. That's reasonable. Do I have stuff to trade? We're getting a little low on stuff to trade, but we're getting really close on gauche to the magic number, which is about 640. In which case you can buy basically any patent that comes available. Let's go with this. We can't really trade the spares. We'll trade 2 of these. And that'll do, pig. All right, let's see. Let's give me some gauche. Nope. All right, that's all the gauche you got. Well, guess what? I ain't got that for you. And that actually doesn't break my heart. Cool. All right, so the key thing here is we're keeping stuff moving. You know what I'm saying? We're keeping stuff moving, which is a good thing. All right. Things are starting to look decent. Crap. Pushing the caps lock button. That doesn't do me any good. Shift is what you need, A-Train. Boink. 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 Now, that essentially covers all the crew members we just got in. But what we are going to do is take out one bunk each in these. All right, so we just went to a net +4 beds. All right, we just lost another constructor bot, which means our bot shop is really going to have to get it in gear here. Yeah, we're down to one carrier bot. We got 2 driller bots. All right, so we need to probably pick up another engineer or 2. Let's maybe get a comms station in here. Let me see how this will work. I can get 2 more security consoles. Security! Okay, good. 6 is good. We'll put a comms panel. Now, comms is just a worker. Telescope is run by an engineer. We're going to do comms here. We will do telescope over here. And you got to have telescopes to have your lasers, your point defense system. Okay. So what we're going to look to do is telescope. I'm going to try to move it out here. Why are you putting it way out there, A-Train? Well, here's why. Because if there's a patent, we can make bigger wind turbines. Okay? And I want to have the redundancy available to route around to upgrade stuff. So that allows us to upgrade without taking stuff totally out. 55% commission. Yeah. Dismissed, Hogan. All right, we got plenty of meals. Food production is lagging just a touch. I'm going to throw some more maters in here. And some more starch. Let's get some more wheat. The one thing here, all our eggs are in one basket. That's a little bit dangerous game. I still need to move the lab because I want to build a second farm dome right here. But yeah, our storage is kind of light right now. All right, let's see here. There's engineering. I feel like if we set this up like this, this could be really good. And if we put a mine right here, and a mine right next to it. Wish I'd turn a little bit better, but I need a trade ship to come in with the driller bot patent. That would really help things. You know something? I'm not thrilled with that position. I'd rather be a little bit further over this way and have it the opening facing the... Yeah, it's not going to work. Butt heads. All right, get that up and running. All right. Well, oh, there's the driller bot patent. How much you want? Hey, that's what must be the money. All right. That works out. Take 2 guns. Take a couple of these. Take some of this. And a little more of that. And we got the driller bot. Now, let's take our cache. Let's go ahead and grab this. Bip, bip, bip. A little bit more cache. We're not using any cache. This is one of the cheaper patents. 200. That's a cheap patent. Yeah, trade. Go. Sweet. Speaking of, we need the driller bot patent. Oh, you don't say. And we got it on the cheap too. 35% is the lowest that stuff goes. All right, hook this up, Smedley. All right, you guys wrap up this. All right, for now, we're going to just leave that there because that is our redundant connection into our whole support structure over here. We'll probably need to add some over here. Probably be a smart move. We could do like a small airlock and then do a or we could just put stuff over there. I don't know. I kind of want to Also picked up Seal-Rama. Yeah, cool. Yeah, I mean, but aren't most games? Don't they basically get repetitive after several hours? They kind of do, right? I mean, you start out, you need to make some money, get a bigger ship, you know, and then you get a second ship, you know, or you get a second ship and then a third ship, and you get bigger ships, and then you're moving stuff around. You're trying to do all the research stuff. So, yeah, I don't know. You get 20, 30 hours out of it. Maybe you get your money's worth. You know, bada bing, bada boom. It's just kind of chill and fun. So that was close. Holy shnikey. Wow. That almost wiped out 4 of our crew. Yeah. I mean, that's kind of... Yeah, some of these games are that way. See, I wish I could turn this so it faces this direction and then have the walkway going to it. That would be mo cool. Mo cool. All right, so let's see where we are bot-wise now. If we kind of... Nope. We're good. Well, So, a couple things still going on, and I keep bouncing back and forth between them. So let's look at the... Oh, great. There goes a constructor bot, too, speaking of. Let's look at the lab. Okay, we got a lab going here. Ditch this lab here. We got enough for this right now. There's just no way to get around this, is there? All right. There's no way to get around it. Just all there is to it. No getting around it. Where are we on water? All right, we're about 50%. Power is still good. We did get the... Didn't we get like the mega... Yeah, we did. All right, so we can start looking to upgrade that. We need to stockpile some metal first. A couple different ways to do that. I want to actually try to make a connection between here and here. Besides this, I mean, because really this right here that's our single point of failure, right? You don't have a single point of failure. We could do, I think, a base pad and maybe stretchy like that. Cool. That'll take 3 metal. All right, what you got? Tell me you got some materials I need. Yeah. Ah, 60%, dick. All right, we're going to take that. And we got a stockpile of food going, so I'm actually okay with that. Give me some cash. Okay, that'll work. I want that, but not at 60%. Because then, once you've got the massive storage and the farm dome patents, then basically it's a complete base redesign scenario. Like right here, this is actually beautiful. If you look at this, this is the way I like this to look. Although I want this to be the massive storage dome right here. But basically, look at this. Boom, 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 boom. Everything's hubbed off of it. And then you got your command center. Which this could be something different than the command center. But let's see here. What can we... Now, we should be producing enough power, actually. Yep, we're consuming 140, we're producing 150. Heh. Remember, don't listen to the music. Watch the visuals. As soon as this little clouds start to abate, boom. Okay, this is clear over here. We can get rid of that. This is up over here. So we can get this going. Hello? We'll put one over here. We're gonna shut some of these down once they're built. All right, so one up. Okay, you are going to be piggy. There, we got variety. All right, and that we're going to shut down. Okay, cool. And then we're going to just boink. Run out of spares. Oh, hell. All right, so we need to build second spares. Oh, you know what? This is actually, good lord. We're actually kicking stuff in the butt here a little bit. All right, so second spares factory. We're going to do a second microchip processor, too. Support bot production, because we need to get our bot production up and running. We're, yeah, falling behind on bot production. So, actually, the bot shop... I want to make some adjustments to here. Now, a couple of things we can actually cut. We can actually get rid of this now. There's a whole lot of materials there. There's a whole bunch there. Okay, we got this redundancy here. That's good. Go grab all that schmutz, people. What do you got? 65% commission. Dismissed, Hogan. All right, so here's what I'm thinking. Okay, ready? We are going to build. Wait. Can I do that? I could do this. Kinda. It's going to be a pain in the butt, but we can do it. Okay. I might have to ditch all this to upgrade this. I have a plan. Okay. The bar is going away. We're doing a major base renovation right now. All right, everybody out of here. Out of here. All right. Beds out of here. What, dude? Why are you sitting down drinking? Seriously? Okay, whatever. I get it. All right, we have more bunks somewhere, right? We do. We don't. We don't. We do. We don't. All right, that's fine. Let's do standing reached. Uh-oh. Everybody knows us now. You know what? All right, so we're in the we're gonna actually shut down everything. Great, that's terrific. But it does. Ooh, actually, this wind turbine being down takes all this out of action. So there we go. I think. Yep, I think it takes it out of action too. Now this should come up because this is producing and this is producing. All right, what are you doing, A-Train? Well, we're doing a major overhaul. Let's do this. We discussed this. We're going to make this happen. So we're going to put a O2 generator here. Wait, we have an O2 generator right there. We don't need one. In theory, we don't need one right there. So let's just put this right here. Boom, boom. We're going to put in some security. Okay, right there. And all right, now watch this. I'm going to clear out this schmutz over here. Boink. So you can kind of build stuff here and there or just place it, and you can kind of see where your limits of building are. Okay? If I do this here, it clears all that out. Okay? So we are going to belay this order, switch back to an O2 generator here. We're just going to nix that desk there, which we're going to then reposition here. And then we're going to oh, shoot, that's not good. Come on. Come on. Gimme. Gimme, gimme, gimme. I don't know if this is going to work, but if it's stupid, but it works, it's not stupid, right? Right, 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 right. Maybe. Okay. Come on. You'll fit. There you go. Okay. That's going to get all that up and going. Right? Let's see. Okay. So we've got engineer types over here. Oop. Let's build this right here for now, which actually allows us to establish redundancy over here too. So yeah, we'll put this. Okay. There's one airlock built. Okay, cool. So 6, 12, 18. Get this built. We'll have some more bunkage. 18 is actually, we're pretty close to half. All right, pretty soon here. All right, we don't have any bot production going on at the moment. And there was a reason. There's a reason. Because I want to move this. Forget all that crap. All right, we got people showing that they're sleepy. So let's put some bunks in here. We'll do cool. All right. Now, the laboratory is a connecting building, whereas the med bay is not. Med bay is a dead end. Get that built. Let's go ahead and recycle this. Bots are about to be a problem. We got no constructor bots. Okay, we're going to stockpile microchips. We're going to be okay in a minute. Microprocessors. We're going to be okay. It's going to be okay. What we got to do is establish a ring here, or we got to get rid of all this, which I'm kind of in the process of getting rid of all of it, actually. The idea being, in fact, we can kind of work this out if we do this. Other way. Okay. Okay. Okay, that'll get some of this crap moved here. We need to dump this, though. Ooh. That's getting dicey. All right, this here now needs a bed. And that. All right, we need a trade ship to get rid of some of this food. All right, trade ship. Those are connected, right? Yes, they are. Thought so. Okay, so beds are now in good shape. We got our second farm dome about to pop up. That's got all this space over here freed up. And then I think we're going to shift the spaceport out this direction. Here. All right, nice. All right, we need a driller bot. We can use a carrier bot. And we're going to load this guy up on food, which means we don't need a carrier bot so much. We need all his money. And we'll take... cool. It's going to be a pain in the butt. It's a lot of stuff to carry, and the people are going to have to carry it. All right, there's that. But we got to get this food cleared out of here. All right, let's see here. So let's continue looking to move. We got a ton of bioplastic. Holy crap. We're just going to get that, just nix the whole thing for now. That connects. All right, we got stuff laying around. I know our people's happiness is going to drop a little bit, and that's okay. We can work on that. Get this up. How's our grids looking? Grids are looking good. Yep, we're good. Hope you guys are enjoying the show. I'm A-Train. Happy Taco Tuesday. We're playing Planetbase from Madruga Works, which is from back about 2015 or so. They're working on a Planetbase 2. You do not need a super high-tech computer to play it. It is a base builder. It's a cool game. I recommend it. It has A-Train's stamp of approval. The second one I'm hoping is going to add some stuff that this one lacks. And then, you know, it'll go from there. That, I'm not sure that's going to remain there, but maybe it will. I may have to reposition it because I kind of want to. All right, cool. Let's build up our multi-dome. All right, this is going facing this way. We'll do 2 of these. We'll do 2 of butt heads. Damn it. 2 of those. Water fountains, you want to put those in here. Vid screens, put those here and here. And we'll put a plant here. And then some benches for the bitches. Oh, they're facing off that way. I don't want frack it. This is something I hope they improve in the new game too. Because everything's facing a retarded direction. Okay, you know what? Let's take this out and take this out. We'll put a couple of benches here, and then we can put the pull-up bars, maybe, yeah, behind them. There we go. There. All right. People get happy with that. Now, it's kind of out of the way a little bit, but we're going to start moving stuff this direction too. So it's not so bad. Hope you guys enjoy the show. Hit that like button. Share and subscribe. Tell your friends about us. We appreciate you being here. Starport's not going to fit, so that rectifies that. Now this works. Cool. Oh no, there goes the driller. Okay, so we got to get the bot shop situation squared away. I have a plan here. I just need this stuff moved. Hey, buttheads, somebody come get this stuff. Nope, not that. This. This. This is going to go right here. Right here, right now. There's no other place I want to be. And then... Aha! This actually would be a good place for a laser. Yeah, I like it. We're going to put the laser in this space right here. If I could just gonna get it. Beep, beep, beep. Okay. All right. And we're not going to have a great intercept chance with only one telescope. it helps to have 5. See how it's now offline? Actually, I need to do that. I should get somebody over there. All right, good. People finally got their stuff together and got this out of the way. All right, so here we go. We're going to put this right here like this-ish. I'm actually going to close it up a little bit this way. And then we're going to put the bot shop in off of it. Cool. Oh no, a bot just crapped out. What's he going to... Okay, so see down... This is what I was telling you about yesterday. His condition goes down, and then when he gets repaired, his integrity will go down a notch. And this is basically a notch. So you get like 8 notches. All right. We are really having a lot of... There. Still not my favorite... Oh, you know what? We have room here to build a cabin for the engineer types. That'll be nice. They'll like that. See, air, boom, boom, 2 things away. And that's why we need that laser system built. Now this over here is not in an ideal location. What we still got to do is get trade ships in here. Trade ships are not... it's poop on a steak. Let's see, back up there. There. Now, what we can do... Well, we don't have any metal made at the moment because we've got all this other building going on. So we got to get that squared away. Good Lord, look at food piling up. Holy shnikey. There's no carrier bots to move it. You know what, let's free that up. That'll give us some metal. We got 2 mines going. There's no reason to have that one going. All right, so we need to get some metal built up. And what we're going to do is start upgrading our storage capacity to the big ones, right? So you got the little one. That's 5,000, 7,500, 12,500, and then I think this one's 15,000. We're going to upgrade everything. And see, because we have redundancy and loops here, now this one over here, this guy's going to have to get cut off. I think our water is okay. We'll probably just move it over here or something. Now, we might have a bit of an issue here. I mean, we could have upwards of 6 miners out at a given time. This airlock could get super busy. Storm comes in, but... Out of power? Oh, it's there now to get it. Okay, cool. Okay, let's get robotics up and running. El Quico. Because we got this over here. So we need bot repair. Let's set up 2 of those and get 2 of these going. Actually, we'll do 3 of them. And then we can just use... We'll have 1 for each type of robot. We need some bots badly. 2 carrier bots, no constructor bots, and 2 driller bots. Sucks. All right, now this actually works out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Cool. And as soon as these are done, those are in between. That's in between. That's in between. And that's in between. Everybody's needing metal right now, so let's go over here. Make sure we get a spares workshop built. Get 2 of these built. And we'll get a gun built. And then you just shut those down as needed. Yeah, in fact, I think this is going to be great. We'll be able to upgrade this guy right here. We'll drain him down overnight. Have these as our backups. Okay. Delete him. And then I may do this one first. Actually, it'd probably be smart to do it right now during the day, but we still have this construction going on. Let's get the construction complete first. And then all these machines are going to start demanding parts. Trade ship has landed. Hooray. All right. 60% commission. We're going to actually work with this, and because I mean, I want all this food gone. You know what I'm saying? That'll do. We need this food out of here. I mean, we can build another storage facility, and actually, we'll go ahead and do that. Not processing plant, blockhead, storage. Let's do like a tier 2. We'll do it right here off of security. And what we'll do here is shut power down. So all the stuff that needs to be stored can get moved over there. Now, this over here needs to be up here. This needs to be carrier bots, this needs to be constructor bots, and this needs to be driller bots. Not that. And then this over here. So we just created this new bunk area over here. Sleeping area. And so it's funny, we spread the base out this direction, now we're backing the base up this direction. But now we have our 2 big domes, as Thad likes to joke about. There you go. You go ahead and go sleep there. All right, now this one over here cannot be shut down. This one can. The bitty problem there is yeah, that works. All right, let's see how we're doing here. Actually, get rid of those. Get that stuff picked up and moved. This storage can start getting filled up. Medical supplies are good. Guns are good. We're down on semiconductors, but that's because we've got 3 bot things and the deal here. Okay. Ooh, you know what? We want you. We'll take you. We'll take you. Take 3 guns, 360. We'll take this. We'll take your spares. 475. $515. Okay. That only gets rid of frickin' 27. Wow. Okay. That gets some bots in here. That'll help. We need carrier bots. And because we're getting a driller bot, we're going to switch this over to carrier bot. We need a bunch of carrier bots right now. All right. And we need this drained out. Where the hell are all my engineers, though? What the hell are they doing? All right, let's see. So we've got our first. Now, this doesn't cover the whole base. Actually, it does. Just barely. Okay, that works. Now, our intercept chance is only 60%, but that's 60% better than it was. We're out of spares. Of course we have. That's why I got, 2 spares things here that need metal. And there goes the metal. We need this bioplastic moved. Chop, chop, people. Let's go. We're getting short on meals, but we have tons of food because people are not taking their frickin'... You retards. God, y'all are stupid. There's all this food right here, and these idiot-ass humans will not take food to the machine. So, yeah, we're going to have a crappy, status for a minute because these people are stupid. All the food that you could possibly want. Just go put it in the machine. You ain't got to take it far. You just got to go from here to here or here to here. But just keep, you want a little bot to do it for you. Prissy little bitches. Get to work. What it comes down to is we need more engineers. We only have 8. We've got to get this status up to good first. So once everybody gets fed here, and a couple of... Yeah, okay, so we got the extra carrier bot and the extra engineer bot running around. They're moving stuff. So they'll help. We may need to put another table in here for now. Trade ship. Okay. Oh, don't be an ass. Oh, good. He's not an ass. And he's actually got space. Okay, good. There's another 40 food out the door. One thing we could do is just shut these down. That'd be a smart plan. Is there chock-a-block, as the Brits like to say? Chock-a-block means they're full up. I had a plan going, and then the plan changed. And the plan changed because I wanted to make this bigger storage. But now, I'm not sure I'm going to be able to do that. Let's put a O2 generator out here for giggles. Giggles! And now I feel like I want the spine of the complex to run this way. Because we have all this to build in. This is the one little hindrance. Basically, we need more crew at this point. We are primed for a massive crew expansion. That's issue 1. Issue 2 is I need a starport. So maybe let's get rid of this, get that picked up, and hopefully I can squish a starport in here. Because if I can, then we're in business. And if I can't, I may have to look to move this and get a starport in there. All right, now also the biologist types are going to get happier because all this food's finally getting moved out of their space. So everybody's eating. Nobody's going to die. We're not going to have a massive die-off. O2 generator is built. That's good. There's connected. Allows us to ditch this one. Cool. I need these moved. I don't see any engineers over there engineering. Tell me you got a decent... Ah, that works. Okay. I'm feeling generous today. Actually, I'm not feeling that generous. Screw you, hippie. It's one thing of food. All right, load that stuff over there, bots and people. Come on, the quicker you get this stuff out of here, the quicker we get back in business. Because really, I've got the massive starport plan ready to rumble, but we got to get this upgraded first. And to do that, I got to get this undone. Well, you know what? There's nobody in here right now, actually. Let's just do that. Yep. Now this is getting cleared out. This is good. This is good. Actually, for now, I could decommission a couple. See, that's not getting taken care of real good. I don't have enough biologists for all this. Now we got a dude who's broken. So I ideally want to put a little med bay near the mines. Okay, we're up to good status. And that just went up a notch too. Get colonists in here. We need engineers. And biologists. Yeah, here we go. All right, we're about to hit excellent. If we hit excellent here for too long, we can get 3 people. Psych. Okay, there we go. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Oh, 2 engineers and a biologist. Very good. That's helpful. All right, let's take a look here. Now, yeah, we just hit excellent. So that's why we got 3 crew members. If you have good, you'll only get 1 at a time. But now we got a couple of more engineers to get down here who can work the bot shop. So we can start getting caught up. Shit. All right, there's 2 more biologists. Okay, that squares that away. Plus, this will help the food consumption pick up. But now we need workers and we need engineers because we need, I mean, we've got 5 machines here for engineers to run plus 3. So we got 8 machines for engineers to run plus the, we don't even have a desk in here for the second telescope. So yeah, we are way understaffed from an engineering perspective. Now, if we can get the bots coming, there's one right there. Sweet. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Keep building bots. How are we doing here? We got 1 constructor bot, which frees up an engineer. We have 3 driller bots, which means 1 mine should be all bots, effectively. Well, they're split up. I guess the bot's off pooping or something. I don't know. Yeah, you don't want to get behind. Yeah, we got behind the 8 ball there. Ah, good. Stuff's getting moved finally. Yes. Excellent. All right. Now, why are you still sitting here? Get out of here. Come on. Squishy. Okay. Well, here comes a trade ship, so let's let that land. The reason I want the starport is because it gives us a $754. Okay. That patent's not all that much. We're going to run our cash reserve down here a little bit, but it's going to be okay. Gets us 2 more bots, including 1 driller, which frees up a human to work machines, to process stuff. And what's the other thing we need here? The other thing we need here is one of these. That's why people are tired. When you got the single cabins, you got to have one with bunk beds at least somewhere. Hey there, hey, look at that big old pile of shit over there. Oh, great. That's great. Go pick that stuff up, clowns. Get busy. Whoa, space turd. And we need, we've almost got this empty, which is great. This could lay there, actually. So if we can get this emptied out, we'll be in good shape. Yeah, there you go. Pick that up. Come on. That's it. That's it. Keep moving. Keep moving. Keep on moving. Keep on, keep on, keep on moving with Twix. Almost there. Come on. I could actually delete these things at this point. Good Lord. Yep. Let's just delete them. Oh, shoot. We can't. All right. Let's get that super extractor patent. All right. So we're going to do a super extractor over here. And we're going to take this one offline. And that's going to allow us to take that offline because this here, did I say it's what, 20,000, 22? 20,000. Okay. So that'll give us 32.5. This is 12.5. Yep, 32.5. As opposed to right here, we have 25 right there. And that's, so one of these almost, you know, replaces, let me see if I can math this out. 12.5 and 12.5 is 25. So 2.5 of these. Wait, how would you math this out? If 2 of these are 25, it takes 8 to make 100. It takes 5 of these. So 5 of these replaces 8 of these. Yeah. Yeah. Stuff. All right. Come on. Empty. It's good. Go. You. Oh, actually, that's not bad. I kind of want to look to get another solar panel up in here. In that space. So if I do this, kind of right there-ish. We need a construction project here. Ah. There's that. We'll pick all that schmutz up, people. Why is that trade ship still on the deck? Let me guess. It needs one thing and some asshole won't take it. Oh, this is a new trade ship. Oh, disregard. All right. Well, and he's at 40% commission. Okay, let's trade. I will trade you all this and 10 of this. Well, actually, if I hit the button right, there's 10 of it. I'm going to take all this from you. That takes us to 78. That's not too impressive. We've got... Ah, you know what? Give me that. And you can have one of these and one of these. And I will take back one of these. And we will trade. Boom. Cool. All right, people, let's go, let's go, let's move. Now, this sitting outside, we can actually recycle. So that gets it out of the way, so we can put in another... How far away is that? It's not terribly far. It's... Wait a second. In fact, let me think this through. What's our water? Water's great. Okay, let's ditch this. We got bazillions of this. We're going to actually ditch these, and we're going to put the another solar panel here. Now, I'm going to make sure I give enough space. Wait, nope, let's not do that. We can upgrade that guy still. And then these should get moved over here. And then we're going to put another mass collector over there. I'm just trying to keep the solar panels in short access to this guy, which we may look to actually extend out and then go from there. All right, this stuff needs to get moved. There's no convenient place to move it, though. There. I'll make construction over on this side of the base easier now. All right, there's the solar panel, and now we can put in, boom, the big dog. Now, I'm going to maintain spacing here, and I'm actually not going to make the connection. All right, trade ship. All right, we're not too fussed with trading at this point because we got this cleared out. We just need all that stuff cleared out so that we can... Oh, I say that, but look what this guy's got. 560. What can we trade to get the 560? 1, 2... Okay. We can trade 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these. It's 150. We got the cash. We got some debt. We could trade 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of that. We could actually trade some of this. We have some spare parts. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Not too bad. Trade some metal. Ah, wah, 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 round. Give me that back, and I'll give you some Geesh. And that is why I was trying to leave space around. Power storage is critical. Okay. Well, daytime. Yeah, the wind's dead. Look at this. The base is going to shut down. Oh, psych! Bitch! Got close. You got close. I saw what you tried to do there, though. Tried to jack my style. Let's take this guy out. No, actually, let's hold up on that. Because we still need to rework this routing. Food stocks are low. Okay, food stocks being low is now a bit of a sticky wicket. So now we're going to come back in here. We got more biologists. We're going to put a tomato plant back in here. Put a pea pad. Nope. Rice baby right there. And that should pick that up. We got food. It's just the meals that are kind of running a little short. See, now we got salads. Yeah, okay. People just hadn't loaded the machines back up. All right, now we got the big turbine, which is great. Now I want to try to see if we can get that brought in. Actually, maybe we can move this over here. And then we're going to try to put the big pad here. Now, we got the big things, so that's now we have 55,000 something. Okay. We have the water deals coming in. Let's put another one of those over here. Okay, there's the landing pad. All right, so now let's see if we can get the starport in play. We cannot. Damn it. All right, we're going to have to just work. All right, food stocks are low, but we have food being produced. I'm going to put in another wheat pad. And we're going to put in another mushroom pad. And another tomato pad. We've got we had tons of starch coming in. Hey, big pad, big dome. Talking about you earlier, Thad. Look, we got the massive big domes. And now we're looking to actually build the big dome. Right here. Okay, we'll be able to make all three connections. All right, that's going to burn through our... Oh, we got crew coming in. Okay, we got 2 more workers. 2 more workers is good. We got beds for butts. All right, 18. That's 12. So that's 30. 37 beds, 54 people. Yeah, we got more beds than butts right now, so that's good. Because we let people double up. All right, we can kick the food back on here because that's trade bait. We shut that off for a while because this was filling up. Oh, the laser just intercepted a space turd. Awesome. Oh, you know what? We could kick this into play too. All right, so one more thing we want to do here is, well, not one more thing. There's a whole bunch of things we want to do here. Let's take this guy out of play. Get that picked up, and then what's coming in now? Another cruise ship? Uh-oh, what's this? All right, engineers. All right, sweet. I think we're done now. 19, 13, we could use more biologists. 1 load of biologists, and I think we're good. Maybe a medic, maybe another couple of guards. Now we need biologists to grow all the food. And then we've gone through our big crew expansion. Okay, so the only patent we don't have that we really want at the moment is the bigger solar panel. Because then we can start upgrading all this stuff. Hey, can you guys hear me okay, by the way? Do you have to like crank up the volume on whatever device you're watching? Anybody using headphones on their phone or something? Because I have a viewer who is telling me, hey, I can't hear you. And I'm like, I've got OBS cranked up. I mean, I'm just shy of clipping on the microphone. You know what I'm saying? All right, so now we got the big dome. Now we can connect this. And then I think we're going to look to put another deal over here. And then maybe start working this way with the starport. And then we'll do a bar here. Like kind of like we had previously. Previously on A-Train builds spaceport. Okay, and then I'll probably relocate the lab to bridge this up a little bit or something. But this will give more room for food to go and people to eat. Although that can create some confusion. Did another cruise ship just come in? I think a cruise ship just came in. Yes, we're up to 16. Okay, this is good. We got 2 more medics. We don't need any more medics. We need more guards. There's 6 kittens tearing up. Okay, great. Hey, David Nielsen. Appreciate you checking in. Oh, no, we were chatting earlier. I'm sorry. I thought, oh, yeah, I thought you were General Havoc chatting at me. That's why I didn't look at... I didn't frickin' pay attention to... I was like, oh, nope, General Havoc was chatting me, but... all right. So we're good to go. All right, let's get this going. And what we got here? Trade, ship. What do we want to do here? 40% commission. We could do some 40% commission stuff. Do we have stuff to sell, though? We really kind of... Well, we got metal. We got spare parts. We got some guns. Let's try... Let's just get him... Take for his money. No, not the bot. 98. Okay. There you go. Trade. I still don't have enough engineers working the bot shop. We got like 8 work positions. Oh, crew. There's a biologist and 2 guards. Perfect. The biologist will effectively grow food to support the 2 guards. 19, 17, 15, 6, and 8. I think we're good. We're hold up on colonists for now. Because now, actually, we're going to be able to... we're going to power this up. And we're going to just start a little bit of food production over here. Just try to divide up the biologists. Now, I know that looked like a lot of food production, but what we're going to do is decommission stuff over here. That one just actually popped. This one's going to pop soon. So our point of the exercise is to get biologists out of this dome and over to this dome so we have diversification, so that if we take a meteor strike, we don't lose like, 10 of them. Maybe we only lose 4 or 5. Does that make sense? You don't want all your eggs in one basket, literally. Egg heads, as it were. And some people advocate for the idea that, like, oh, why don't you do all starchy plants in one and all, food plants in the other? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You've got biologists working either place. You might as well just have everything diversified and Department of Redundancy department. You know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? All right, here we go. Wait a minute. I'm not sure which way this is going to go yet. Hold up. Before anybody starts running stuff in here, let me think this through. Because I kind of want to have a connection off this way. There's going to be a bar over here, which means we got to take this out of play. And to do that, we'll put another one here to support construction on the side of the base. Yeah, sequel's coming out. Well, early 27 is when they're saying. I'm hoping we'll start seeing, beta or early alpha in 26. I think they're ahead of schedule. It has vehicles, more buildings. There's like squared off buildings in it. If you check it out on Steam, you can see the video and stuff. I put a link up yesterday. But the spacesuits are less spacesuity looking. They're more modern, like SpaceX looking, as opposed to Apollo era moon landing looking. So it'll be interesting. But you'll be able to lay down roads. It's going to have the solar system, our solar system. You'll be able to colonize the moon, Mars, different planets, or like Jupiter's moons and things like that. You'll be able to have multiple bases. You can customize your colors on your suits. Management will be easier to run. There'll still be some micromanagement, but you'll be able to easier manage things. Oh wow, we're out of bioplastic all of a sudden. What do you want? What is your name? All right, we're looking to build up. Yeah, here we go. Now we're in a position where we've got a surplus again. And we want all that money. So 57, 225, back this out, back that out, and trade. How are we doing on bot production? We're getting caught up a little bit. Oh, yeah. Sheesh. Wow. Okay. We kicked that in the ass, didn't we? All right. Let's switch you over to driller bots. And now we'll just have one each. Carrier bot, constructor bot, and driller bot. And then they can fix themselves just like that. See, everybody's just rolling in and fixing themselves. We're going to put another pad in here for giggles. Giggles! No, we won't. All right. So now we've gotten through the big stuff we wanted to get through. We need this connection made. And then we'll make this connection, because if we do this one, it'll get built and something will get trapped in here. It's a trap. Then we're going to look to fix this up over here. And then we're going to look to build the start. There we go. Thank you. Nice. Nice, nice baby. Storage very large. Wait a minute. Hold on. Oh no. Wait. Stop. Stop what you're doing, because I'm about to ruin the image and the style that you're used to. Did I F something up here? I did. I goofed. No. I goofed it up. You know what? Maybe I didn't goof it up. Maybe it's good that I did goof it. Because maybe... Oh, shoot. This is a bad spot. Everybody get out of there. Unass this joint. Nope. 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 The bar is closed. Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out! There's a ghost. Get out. Too bad we can't stay, baby. I'm about to dump you all into your suits. I'm about to dump you. I'm going to kill you. And I'm going to keep on killing you. There we go. Okay. Why? Still why? All right. Food we don't have a ton of. What we do have is a special set of skills. Wait, you only have 120. The hell am I giving you all this money for then? Dumbass. I got 3 guns. There. Still got 7 spares. Trade. Okay. Let's see what happened here. What's going on here? Okay, so let's see. Okay, wait a minute. I'm turned the wrong direction. Okay, here we go. There's where we want to be. All right. I need this stuff picked up. I see bots heading that direction. That's cool. Cool. I feel like I didn't build the biggest dome here. And I'm a little upset about that. So now I feel like we're going to have to... This is the very large storage. This says very large storage. But I feel like there's one more that I, for some reason, did not get. No, maybe that's it. Okay. No, come on. I could have sworn I got the... Oh, I don't have the massive storage patent. How the fudge did I miss that? Ugh. Killing me, Smalls. Shut this down. You guys got to keep using this one. Damn it, A-Train. You doofus. How'd you F that up? Well, I know I F'd it up. I forgot that I didn't buy it. All right, so let's focus on what we did buy. We need the colossal panel, and then the massive storage, and then the onions and the tomato DNA. Got it. Okay. We need to start upgrading the wind turbines, and then finish our upgrades of power storage. 65% commission. Dismissed, Hogan. All right, so like we got, these are the big ones. This is the big one. I need to get this upgraded or switched out, but we need to hullabaloo connect through here. I was hoping that I had the big panel and was going to upgrade this one first, but maybe we can. Oh, you know what? Let's do this. Let's delete that. We'll do a flippy-do switcheroo. Got it. Size matters. That's correct. Make a defense fleet. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it looks to me like the I mean, look at the game and look at the system requirements, and I'm like, that's not too much more than it currently requires. They are making a brand new game. They said that. That the coding now has advanced to the point where it makes more sense to make a new game than it does just to, you know, rehash this game. But it also looks like if you have a potato, you can run the new one on a potato. I mean, my computer's getting to be 8 years old come December. I think I'm going to upgrade to an SSD in it. I got my IT guy, who's my dad's IT guy, who's actually my ops manager at work. Well, he was. Now I'm on a different team. What the hell ever. We need more starchy stuff. Let's put a rice baby pad right there, and a pea pad there, and some wheat. All right, let's get those cranking. What do you have to offer? 55%. I have an absolute metric butt ton of clear some of that metal out. I'll clear out some of the storage. That'll help. Yeah, because we got to get going the right direction here for... All right. Other thing I need is... What if we just put a frickin' deal out here for now? Temporary measure. I mean, maybe I should put security office here. But security, get that built. All I want is trade ships. Trade ships don't bring trouble. Colony ships and visitors bring trouble. But I want bigger trade ships. So hopefully we'll get, because you can get multiple patents on trade ships. Big trade ships. I want the patents, and I want the ability to send more crap out at one time. You know what I'm saying? Let's start the Department of Redundancy department here. And do this. We're going to get more processing going. And then we may get... We still got more engineering we can put in here. The problem is, again, I don't want all my engineers in here and this thing gets zapped. You know what I'm saying? Get blasted by a space turd and all my guys die. All right, so this here now, trade ship. Okay, very good. We're going to put 1, 2, 3 positions in here. We're going to put in another telescope center for now. It's a little trade ship. I don't want just a little trade ship. I want a big trade ship. Okay, you got money. We will take your money. Cool. Hopefully they'll come get this storage first, but I don't think they will. Maybe they will. Maybe, maybe not. All right, let's see how we're doing bot-wise. Holy shnikey, we got 23 bots. There we go. So now I'm going to shut this guy down and this guy down. And yeah. We want to continue with driller bots. That'll free up an engineer in theory for this deal over here. Meanwhile, back at the fort. Okay, our water grid's still okay. Take that out of play. Geez, A-Train, why'd you take that out of play? I'll show you in a minute. Could put this over here. That's an upgrade to that one. Once we clear that out, and now this is actually... Ooh. Build that, build that, build that, build that, build that. Build that connection right here, right here. That's the one I want. Shut that down. So we can upgrade this. Actually, we're not going to upgrade this. Oxygen generator is out of water. Well, we need to get this built. Okay. Security console's been built. All right. Engineer bot, get that built, please. Hello? Hello? There we go. Hang on. Just relax. Frickety frack. Cool. Now we're in business. Okay. So that fixes the water problem. Now we can ditch this. And in ditching that, we're going to actually build another, since water seems to be a little bit of a bitchy problem at the moment. Build that over there. Get that out of there. And we're going to look to build... Oh, we can do it right here. Hello, hello, hello. Right there. Oh, man, I can't quite get it. Squishy, squishy. Damn it. Okay. We'll figure that out in a minute. All right. Trade, ship... How come nobody's on the big pad? How come nobody's bringing me frickin' techs I need? Nope, don't need you. Alright, clear out that. Clear out that. Clear out that. Back those down. Oh. Cool. Okay, so back over here now. Actually, let's look over here. Because over here we have the bigger stuffs. Okay, so there's two big wind turbines, and what that's going to do is allow me to bypass this one to upgrade it, but I may not upgrade it. I may put another airlock off here. Power storage is low, acknowledged. Yeah, we're out of power. I get it. Because I need to build another collector. Squishy. How come it's the same size and it doesn't fit? Damn it, Beavis. All right, let's try putting a radio antenna out there. Nope. We put a small one. Yeah. We put a big one. Yeah, then why can't I put the freaking power collector? Dickhead. All right, let's find out what the major malfunction is here. Shoot, wait a minute. We need a power collector here. somebody just took off. I don't know if that was the trade ship. Probably. These guys generate 80 just like these guys do. This one's a 50. 50. So we got a sandstorm coming in. And this is going to keep us powered up overnight because now we should be producing more power with wind turbines than we consume, and we are. So yeah, we're actually going to be topped off on power. That works out. All right. All right. Now we got sunshine on our shoulders. Makes me happy. Oh wait, I was thinking about putting a all right, that's weird. Hang on. There. That's what we want to do right there. Very good. Trade ship. I still can't. Why am I not getting a big one in here? Bitches. Take a couple of guns. Actually, no. We'll hold the guns. Take some spare parts. Second here. Cool. All right, well, we got 150, 180. Done. Run up the cache. All right, so this setup over here is going to work out for us. This over here, we can start working on moving some. Whoa, no, 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 no. As soon as someone jumps on this machine. So what we're just doing here is just creating some diversity. As soon as someone jumps on this machine. Cool. All right. So we effectively are +1 on each kind of machine. You see how we did that? But now we're only going to have a maximum of 6 people working here, 4 here. Meteor strike, doesn't kill everyone. Right. Oh, I haven't had a big ship come in because duh. Dumbass. Okay. Power's coming around. Good. All right, so we've got a connection over here that's going to allow us to upgrade these guys. But the problem is we have a single point of failure here. So we're going to have to work that out. This telescope, we need to build anew. Hey, there's GM Tomato. All right, we'll take it. 600 coins. Well, okay. It's 455. Boom. Gets that in the house. And then we'll upgrade our tomato plants. I mean, we're growing the shit out of food. Okay, there's tomatoes. Now, we have a little bit of surplus rolling in here. So actually this one just popped. This one, see, we're a little bit low on... Yeah, we're low on... we're low on biologists. So we need to bring in some biologists. All right, this could get real interesting real quick. Especially considering we don't have any security over on this side. Let's see how many I got over here. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 consoles are manned right now. Let's take this one out. I need you to transfer over to the other spot. I don't... Okay, we're going to give this a shot. We need biologists. Just for looks. Now we got the other deal up. We're going to take this out. We're going to take this out. We're going to put... that's a big ship. All right. We got 2 more biologists, 3 more biologists, which is good. The reason why you got to jump over there real quick is because if they come in off of a cruise ship, so the yellow ships, and they have purple suits, those are bad guys. Okay, they've infiltrated and they're coming to get you. So, yeah, that's no good. All right, let's look at now. I want the big trade ships to come in. But we've about got that figured out. Okay, this... I still don't have that patent, so I'm not going to take this out until I get that patent. Also, this... Oh, here we go. What we got here? Okay, is that another guard? 2 guards and a biologist. Okay, sweet. that really hooks us up. So now, we got a big trade ship. What you got? Hey, there's what we wanted. 65% commission. You know something? Suck my balls, but I'm going to take it because I'm going to load you up with a bunch of food. That gets us halfway there. We're living on a prayer. Yeah, you know what? I'll go with that. Because I want that, because that's the last of our... Well, no, we need the big dome. There. All right, people and bots, get busy. Haul that shit out there. Take the rest of this. Take the rest of this. Take this. Holy shit. This thing's 96% full. I need the big dome, but this is going to clear out a bunch of this too. Actually, if I get busy building stuff, we can clear out like some of that metal. We're going to need another laser over on this side of the base. The base in your face. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to create a O2 dealio here. Kind of right about there. Okay. And off that O2 dealio, we're going to build a laser. And then we're also going to build a dorm. I say we're going to build a dorm. I thought we were going to build a dorm. We are not going to build a dorm. So, nope. Belay this. This may work better. Okay. I only think that's going to hold 4 beds. That's no good. Let's see if I can get the bigger one. There we go. Cool. All right, sweet. So that just improves the O2 flow over on this side. All right, there's the colossal panel. Hooray. All right, so now we got a secondary laser. So now the whole base is undercover, a little higher. Now, it doesn't necessarily improve the intercept chance. You need more telescopes for that. But it does increase the coverage area. So... All right, so now we got tons of power. All right, now we are almost in a position, and we're going to actually improve this position right here. Well, shoot, this is going to get a little weird. Okay, that allows us to bypass these solar panels. So now what I'm thinking is we're going to take... But I need all this built first. What is that? Okay, this guy's got money, and he's got cargo capacity, which is good. Okay, now we got that taken care of. So now we're going to wait till nightfall because our deal's depleted a little bit. Oh yeah, I see why we're depleted a little bit too. That's not so good. All right, let's look at maybe chucking a... Huh. Oh wait, maybe I can chuck one right here. Well, nope, can't do that. So, let's get all the storage filled up. We're not getting all the storage filled up here, folks. Oh, yeah, no. All right, we need to shut this down. Oh, shit, we gotta get this guy off the deck. He's pending 33? What? Holy crap. Oh, that's not good. We're going to need some help here. I got to figure something out, and quick. Come on, allow. We got one. Shoot, come on. You guys have got to go grab that stuff and grab quick. We're in trouble. We're in deep doo-doo. We got to get this ship off the deck. Move. Okay. I can't fart around waiting for you guys to come get this stuff anymore. Okay, the sandstorm is going to help with the wind turbines, but we've got to get the wind turbines up. Okay, ship's off. Shut this down. Now I think we may be done for here, because, well, no, we're producing 251. It's dropping off, but all right, we need to shut down the mines. Okay, all right, now we're back in business, but now it's nightfall. And we ain't got a ton of power stored up. We may be okay. But, all right, so we get that. We got this turbine up and running. That's good. It's not the big one, though, that we want. These are the big ones. Well, winds are staying up, so winds are staying up. That's helping us. All right, here we go. So we'll be okay there come morning. Okay, now this one's in business. This is like 110. Okay. All right, go get that shit cleared out. And now we come back with this. All right, get all that material brought back over to this site. And guys, I hope you're enjoying the show. If you would, hit that like button for me. Share with your friends. Let them know about the channel. Let them know about Planetbase. Now available on Steam from Madruga Works, who is working on the second iteration of this game. It'll be Planetbase 2, due out early 2027. Looks super cool. All right, now as soon as the sun goes down, this bleeds off, because now we got all our storage stuff is pretty full up. All right, now, so now this is producing nothing. Let's get that out of the way. Nope. I want to put this over here. So we need that picked up. Okay, I think, yeah, we got a pretty good amount of power stored up here. You know what? In fact, let's build some more reserve power a little closer in, like right here. Or right here, maybe. All right, yep. Guys, go clear that stuff out. I'm going to put another one of these in. I just want to tuck it into this space right here. Good. There you go. All right. That gets our 3 massive solar panels. So we had 3 producing 80 each. So that's 240. These produce 110 each. So that's 220. And as soon as this is up, then we'll be in better shape. Oh, that landed on the connection. Oh, but see? Haha. All this is still in business because it comes through this way. Haha. Suck it, space turd. And so this is not a terribly long distance for these guys to go out to have to do their maintenance. You see what I'm saying? That's the whole point of the exercise. As soon as these connections are made, then I can take these pads back out, get those assets back, and then we'll look to expand more this way. That connection done. So this puts us in a position to say, where do we want to go from here? Okay, so we got this airlock over here servicing, you know, from this side. What we can do is back this one up, maybe put in another O2 generator. We could put in any number of things here. Another crew quarters. We could put the airlock off of here and put a mine over here. That's actually a pretty good idea. Well, I'm glad I thought that through. But then that gives us access out to do maintenance that way from here. And we'll build a mine right here. But we'll power it down. Now we got plenty of power reserves. 100,000 units of power reserved. Okay. So that works out. Okay, Powermonger reached. All right. So we're up to 71 people. What I think we're going to do is... Why is this food still here? Wait, did I finally get the big dome? Now I've forgotten. Nope, I have not. Dang it. I still need the massive storage patent. Oh, we're out of... doofus. Wait, I've already got one of these, don't I? No, I did not build one. Oh, so we need a bunch of metal moving here. We got 11 bots. Oh, wait. That's fine. Take that out. pad there. That's too small. That's too big. What can we build over here? Water dealio. As soon as that gets built, look to that. And so we got lots of processing to do here. Should have basically all bots in the mines at this point. 3 there, 3 there. There's more. You got one more spot. You got 1, 2 coins. Trade. And so now we got this sitting out here frickin' farting around. Fiddle farting around. This actually, I have an idea. I think we're going to move the bot shop to here. Because it could connect through here and here. And we might come off here. Might change this deal right here, but the bots out of here have to go way over here. This becomes a little more central. You just have to go here to here. It's not a bad idea, I think. Okay, can someone go grab that? Yo, hello? Hello? Am I talking to myself here? Can someone go grab this, please? Or do I gotta nix it? I got 57 of them. I guess I gotta nix it. So what if we do a robotics shop like that? Excuse me. And we may change, well, we could turn this into a dorm. That doesn't seem like a bad idea. All right, another big ass solar panel in the mix. Well, we're topped off at our 100,000. Here's a big ship. Let's trade ship, doofus. Ah, you don't have any. You don't have what I want. You have the prices I want. All right, we can ditch some stuff on this guy. No. Nope. Thank you. You get out of the way. Good. Go load him up. Make that processing a little easier. We'll do a big deal like this over here. this will connect to that. All right, sweet. That looks pretty good. So that kicks our production in the ass. We're really moving along here. This dome is sitting. Oh, you know what? I'll put a bot repair back in there, I guess. We'll figure out what to do with that space. I do want to keep the option here. Not that we couldn't rearrange something and put another airlock off of here to make access out there easier, but we've got access here to get out here and here. I like that redundancy. You do not have what I want. You do not have the price I want. Goodbye. Holy shnikey. Did we not get everything taken out there? Oh, Jiminy Christmas. So there's a deal gone bad. And this is at 98%, which means we're going to have to reactivate this or build another one. And so if we're going to build another one, where would we build it? Actually, let's take this out of play. Let's move the med bay. Next time we're going to build the starport. Although, yeah, we got another 30 people to get in here. I want to get to about 100. And then we're going to actually pause this base. And we're going to look to go to the next most difficult planet because I need to get the consolidation on the other three. I want to get all the achievements done. And so that'll be kind of the objective here long term. We just want to do a little refamiliarization. Those of you maybe haven't seen it. A little base design. The next planet is like more of a gas moon, I think. It's frosty, it's cold. So, and it's got a cloudy atmosphere. So the solar panels are not effective. You rely more on wind turbines. And so that, and then I think there's less meteors as well. So that works out. Anyway, so there's the base for now. The base in your face. We still need a bunch of metal over here. But, I mean, good gosh. We grew just a little bit during this episode. We picked up a bunch more people. So, let's hit this. Hit save game. Hit, nope, hit exit. And kick us over to our outro screen, which I brought back the original. I thought this was rather funny. Hope you guys enjoyed the show. Appreciate if you'll smash that like button. Share with your friends. Let them know about the channel. Let them know about Planetbase. And subscribe for more great content coming soon. Turn on that bell icon so you know when we go live or upload a video. Join us on Discord. Become part of the A-Team. Lots of stuff to discuss there. Various games, strategy for various stuff. We've got comms channels available if you do multiplayer stuff. You get on board, get your friends, and you guys can use the comm channels for free. So it's a great little community. Share pictures of your dogs, dinner, recipes, whatever. We got all kinds of discussion boards, and so it's a neat deal. Also, if you want to make a donation to help support the channel, you can do that via PayPal. There's a link in the description below, link to Discord, and to our X, Twitter, if you want to join the feed over there and keep up with the latest announcements and things I may post out to other game developer stuff. So, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please hit that like button before you go, and we will see you in the next one. Till then, hope you have a great day, night, evening, morning, wherever you are on planet Earth or beyond. I'm A-Train. It's over. And I'm out.